मीठे से वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है वो। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है। बनना है संपूर्ण किया बाबा से वादा है। जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। ये देह न याद आए, देहधारी न याद आए हो। ये देह न याद आए, देहधारी न याद आए। ये पतित पुरानी सी हो दुनिया भी न याद आए। याद आए तो बस अपना वो वतन ही याद आए। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। उस मीठे से वतन में हो अव्यक्त वतन में हो हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में हो उस मीठे से वतन में Om Shanti. Now we will listen to Baba's message from Didi and then welcome to our series Original Divine Self, a Deity, Day 4. Today is Santoshima.
Om Shanti. Today is Sadhguru Baba's day, and you all must have offered Bhog in the morning, but we offer together in the evening. Bhog is offered so that we can go to Baba, Baba can meet us. So when I went to offer Bhog to Baba, especially on this day of Thursday, it's a very special meeting. Baba as father, as teacher, as Sadguru, gives us drishti. And in each relationship, Baba gives different special blessings. As father, Baba's blessings are to become air souls, to inherit Baba's all qualities, all powers. As teacher, Baba makes us sensible. And as Sadguru, Baba gives us mantra of Manmanabhav. Be successful, many mantras. They are like secrets, short. So Baba was giving drishti in each relationship as father, as teacher, as Sadguru. And then Baba accepted Bhog, and Baba said that children know their destination. So Baba said that your own destination is to reach to the stage of perfection, to return home with that stage. But Baba said that one is to have the thought, I have to reach destination, but also how should be my journey, like you know where you have to reach, but we prepare for journey. Depends on how long the journey is. So Baba sometimes make journey of 1 second. Within second be angel, within second be deity. But then we know that we are on a spiritual journey. And on this spiritual journey, what kind of, how do we prepare, what we have to take with us, what could help us to have a comfortable journey. So not only think of your final stage, but also think of the journey. You are on a spiritual journey. So Baba said on this spiritual journey, what you need actually, Baba said first you need is power of yoga, power of purity. So power of purity and yoga, but also Baba said with power of yoga and purity to do elevated actions. Because elevation actions is actually your fortune. And with elevated actions, you are able to overcome all the obstacles which come on the way. So, power of purity, power of yoga, and elevated actions at confluence stage. Because if there is purity, then we have to use that purity in creating pure thoughts, pure words, pure actions. Same is with power of yoga. So Baba said that when you have this accumulation of purity and elevated actions, power of yoga, then your journey is free from obstacles. Even whatever situations will come, but because of your purity and power of yoga and elevated actions, you will find that those situations change completely for your favor. It will help you. They will not be challenging to you or create difficulties. So Baba says, whatever journey, part of journey is left, you have to keep reminding yourself that to have comfortable journey, easy journey, I have to have these powers. But Baba said that you children at confluence stage also have destination of going to subtle regions, going to home, going home and also subtle regions to meet Baba. So Baba said that you children come to me, but I also come to children. And for that, what is needed is love in your heart for Baba. Because love has great pull. So when there is love for Baba, then Baba is pulled to come and meet you. So whether you go to meet Baba or Baba also comes. So love for Baba, loveful heart is very, very important so that Baba is pulled and Baba comes and meet. children. So Baba was saying that in Lokik world also, what everyone is doing, thinking of their safety, but also they put a lot of stocks, and that's what you all need, is to accumulate all virtues, all powers. It's very, very important to have full stock, so that whichever power, whichever virtue is required, you can just use it and pass with honor. So Baba said that, are children becoming, or they are only listening? So I said, I think we all are making efforts, right, to also become. So Baba said, it's a time, right time, for you all to practice and to become, so that you feel that you are near destination. And then Baba gave lots of love, remembrances for everyone. Yeah, did you all feel Baba's love? Yes, Baba gave each one of you love. Hmm. Actually, offering bhog is just excuse to go to meet Baba, right? We can do that in Amrit Vela, anytime we sit with Baba. But day of Sadguru is something, the energy is something very different. Right? As soon as you wake up in the morning, you feel that Baba's presence in a different way. At least I find that day of Sadguru is like it, there is a natural pull. So today we are talking about, actually, we are doing the fourth form now, right? We did eternal, then Adi, then is worship worthy. This one is worship worthy. We did angel before, but then afterwards we will do again Brahman at confluence age, our relationship, our love. So this one is worship worthy. Today, few times I felt such a pull. I felt I need to go to my eternal self. And I start practicing that, of creating awareness. And as I create awareness, I felt not only power of silence, but there was deep, very deep experience of one's, my own true self, eternal self. So even if we are doing now worship for this self or image or sarup, sarup is the right word to say, which could be embodiment or image, or so we are doing worship worthy form. But also all three other forms we have to keep emerging. Eternal form few times a day. And then also when you are in that eternal form, sarup, then what is your experience? What kind of thoughts you get? What will be your drishti like? So I realized today that even if we are moving into different forms, but we have to keep using, it's not when we did eternal, then we did it now. But we have to, as Baba every day says, to experience five forms. So that means every time I can also emerge eternal, as a soul, loveful, peaceful, as a seed, and then Adi, that is with all divine virtues, worship worthy, when through power of yoga, making body pure, elements pure. So then we become worship worthy. And then, of course, angelic form whenever we. So at least these four forms, as we had been doing it, we have to keep practicing. We are Brahmins anyway, right? So we are Brahmins, and then we create these four, keep practicing, and then see how, when you are in the awareness of Adi Sarup, how do you feel? And that's what Baba wants us, not only to think about it, know about it, but create awareness. And when, as often you create, that's what you keep becoming. Your eternal form will emerge more and more. And then it will be easy. Like Baba these days in the morning for collective yoga gives the practice. Go in sweet silence in a second. Become bodiless in a second. No, Baba had been giving drill just for a second. So I just revising that we have to still keep emerging the awareness of all different forms. Eternal is very important, and then Adi, angel, and worship worthy now. So Mama became perfect. I can say that because whatever you're doing, whether you're doing efforts or you're doing service, taking care of yajna, and if you are doing it properly and fully with your heart, with maryadas, with right method, there is contentment. So then you won't say when body is not well or something happened, oh, I haven't yet completed my service, I haven't yet completed my efforts. Like there will be this whole feeling of that I didn't do as much I could have done. That is why past is past. But from today, I have to see that I have to move into whether it's my thinking, words, towards accuracy, perfection. And this is where we saw that Mama had that contentment. So today's goddess is shown goddess of contentment. So there is contentment, there is satisfaction. So what is contentment? Contentment is the quality. And like, when we write a book, so we have contents, right? What is the contents of the book? If the contents are very good quality, then book also is popular. So when there is contentment of all attainments from Baba, contentment of all my relationships with Baba, not even little bit, oh, if I wish I could have a good friend. Some even think I wish my parents could have given me that. But now Baba as parents giving us, no? Whatever was lacking, if you didn't had good relationship maybe with teacher, now Baba is teacher. So like Baba has given us another chance, fulfillment, in that fulfillment of all relationships, important. So that's where also there is contentment. Oh, I have beautiful family. And of course, we all have beautiful uh, Lokik family. But Baba is my world also. Baba is also, no, Baba says, Baba is your world. So all relationships with Baba. Baba as friend, as companion, as guide. all relationships with Baba, and then all attainments, love, peace, happiness, power. So when Baba says there are all attainments, there is contentment. I feel that, at least I internally always felt, that one who has not only faith in Baba, but I am Baba's child, so I'm fortunate child. And I have my own fortune, right? I cannot take anyone's fortune, nor anyone can take. So then you are content with your part. There's contentment with whatever you are doing and wherever you are. Like Baba said, this morning in Murli, if someone comes with heavy feelings or lack of contentment, and if you also have lack of contentment, you will sit and talk about that. Yes, this is right. We become part of that conversation. But if you have contentment, you say, but everyone has one's own part. Everyone has specialities. You will give answer in points in such a way that that soul will go happily content. Not that becomes more complaint, few more complaint. So this nature has to be changed somewhere. My relationships with Baba, my attainments is my contentment, right? So then everyone, all of us, right, will have few virtues in less percentage and few virtues in more percentage, right? And we all are special, we all are valuable. So certainly it's a very, very good quality of contentment because that's where you are ascending. When there is contentment, your degrees are ascending. But when there is lack of contentment, then you go up and down. Your emotions, sometimes your conversations. So it's considered to be a very high quality virtue, contentment. I, from childhood, by nature, I'm content. Whatever I have is the best. That's what my fortune is. But if we compare, then automatically I don't have this or why this one has it. Certainly lack of content. Contentment is the, in a way, stairs or lift for stage of perfection. In my efforts, contentment, because who will do my efforts? I have to do mine, right? Others can inspire me or explain me, but I am the one who has to make efforts. So there is contentment of efforts. Same is whomsoever you serve, whether one soul or many souls, serve with love, honestly. And when you serve properly, that soul is served. Anyone you will explain will be touched. So there is a lot of satisfaction while serving. So one is contentment by nature. Some people, whatever they get, there is always lack of contentment, whether within or for outside. They will always find this could have been better, this should be like this, which we always know. You can always be better, right? Improvement is always there. But at this time, is there contentment? I remember Baba says, jewel of contentment is the jewel which I wear in my crown. But once Baba also had said Contentment, soul create very good atmosphere of love. And Baba likes the souls who have contentment. So how do I keep myself into quality of efforts for contentment? Because I can never say because of these circumstances I couldn't remember Baba. I have to remember, right? So contentment by nature, then there is satisfaction inside of whatever I did it whole day that was accurate. And no, don't look at the day like could have done this, but be better, no, improve. Mm. How do you work with your timetable? How do you work with karma yoga? How do you work with studies or relationship with others? So that chart definitely has to be seen. But once there is contentment in nature and then attainments of confluence age, if they are there, then definitely there is contentment. And Mama's contentment was what she had that stage of perfection when she was leaving body. So if we think more on contentment, but contentment doesn't also mean that you become careless, right? Oh, I'm very good in doing that. I, of course, remember Baba a lot. That's where Maya comes, right? Maya comes and make you careless. Hmm. I was remembering the story. What's the story? Hmm? Hmm? Of a tortoise and rabbit. So rabbit knew I can run fast, and this tortoise, he will crawl little by little, little by little. I think you all must have read or heard this story as a child. Mm. So they started their race, and rabbit thought, "Let me have little bit nap." Mm. So when he slept, and by the time tortoise was already at destination. Mm. So internally, sometimes when Baba talks of carelessness, it comes from subtle ego of one's own effort. And that subtle ego, uh, when it becomes carelessness, then you feel that you were doing very well, but suddenly now you're not doing that much. That is why one of the quality Baba always talks of when Baba says immovable, unshakable, and consistent. I have good remembrance, but I have to be consistent. When you will use word consistent, there will not be ego because we are not consistent, right? Immovable is emotionally stable. Unshakable is when there are challenging situations, and consistent in efforts, in remembrance. To be consistent is really requires determination, but also a lot of blessings. Right? When I look at all of us, you all doing this tapasya, really making a lot of effort to be together in the family in the evening. And it had been consistent, right? Almost 3 months now. Even in my spiritual life, I don't think I had been consistent for so many months. Must be Baba's blessings for us, right? That we are able to be consistent. But then It's not only to attend something, to listen, but also internal practice is very, very important. Because when we're doing internal practice, there will be more and more contentment. So we cannot be careless now because still everything is on alert side. And it's not because of that, but even otherwise, time is such that we have to be immovable because when you're near people in the family, laukik, alaukik, when you hear what is happening, then immediately we know that time is of settling now. So as much as possible, settle through power of yoga, like Baba, Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba had really, when I looked at, you could just feel he's remembering Baba, remembering Baba. Hmm? Like if someone will have rosary in hand and keep saying Om, 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 or God's name. And Baba, you could feel he's connecting. Even Baba says, I also forget. I start eating, I remember, and then I forget. But still, that aim was there. So that is why, until his age, he was very consistent in power of yoga, and that's why he was able to settle with power of yoga. One is power of yoga, other is karma yoga. That means also as much you're doing karma yoga, your karma bhog, that means some kind of suffering of karma settling through the body is getting settled. And that's why, like today Baba said, elevated action is also one of the way to settle. No? So we have to settle so that there is no suffering of any kind, whether it's mind, body, or any kind of relationships or resources. So to be Sarup of Santoshi, Santoshima, mother contentment, image of contentment, Mama. So she became perfect. And I think we also don't want to just leave journey without becoming perfect, right? We have to be also victorious. Didi Manmohini used to tell us there are some in the war battle, they die, they are called martyrs. So for them, they create statue and they put it on the crossing of the road. But if you are victorious, you become perfect, then they build temple for you. Victorious souls, they have temple, right? They become worship worthy. So always remember that I cannot uh, give up or spiritually not do well and become martyr. That I have to be passed with honor and I have to become worship worthy. But as I said, for becoming worship worthy, you are still practicing eternal, original, angelic, and worship worthy. So even before Baba was saying that you have to be that, all forms. You should experience that. So look at your chart. Today, tomorrow, I am in my eternal self. How do I feel when I am? The silence, the power, connection with Baba, my thoughts. And then write, see the difference. So what happens? You are more motivated to do. Not only I have to repeat or hear that, but I have to experience it. And then write that experience that when I'm practicing or I am in my eternal Sarup, what is my stage like? Then when I am my Adi Sarup, what is my stage like? And we need these now to apply them. Not only think about them, but create that state and apply at the right time, right situation. Maybe situation or in relationship, wherever is needed, emerge that Sarup. And it's really, you will feel very good in the sense that what Baba is saying, I'm able to do it and I'm becoming. Happiness comes when we are able to become what Baba wants us to be. Right? So that will happen. So today, worship worthy, Santoshima. Our mother, Mama, was image of contentment, always, always happy, always cheerful. It has lot of good energy. Contentment is a very good energy. Not only your face is cheerful, uh, but very royal. Like, well, you don't have any desire. What we want, what we want. All of us can look around and say, I have more than I want, right? So contentment spiritually, mentally, materially, in relationships. So I wish we all become now. Santoshima means image of contentment. Santoshi, Santusht Sarup, jewel of contentment. Santush Bani. Om Shanti.
Shanti everyone! It's time for a Victory Parivar Airlines quiz! Okay, so can you tell me which country is this statue in? Yes, absolutely right! We are going to Brazil! So, let's go to three centers today. The Rio de Janeiro Center, the Portal de Paz Center, and the Belo Horizonte Center. Let's fly!
Thank you for inviting us to 3 other homes in Brazil. We had many, many trips to Brazil. I think this is the last one, it seems. Oh, there is one more because they have 20 centers. So thank you, all the centers there, for inviting us. Hello, Patricia, Premben.
You're remembering you, Sister Mohini, when you
Yes, yes. I could remember being there few times. We didn't see retreat place, right?
Yeah, we saw the second one was retreat place.
Second
Even
day.
the new hall and everything.
Yes, yes, very
You
nice.
inaugurated, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember beautiful memories of.
We too.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
Mhm.
Okay,
Nice to
Om
meet you.
Shanti. And this is
A portal. These are the cities.
Portales. Very beautiful. Thank you. Om Shanti. You know, it makes me देख रहा हूँ बताइए. Rio, Rio. Beautiful. Om Shanti. Okay, let's remember Baba. Claudia must be enjoying visit to Brazil because Claudia is from Brazil. Okay, let's remember Baba now.
माँ की ममता क्या होती है, माँ तुझ में हमने देखा। माँ की ममता क्या होती है, माँ तुझ में हमने देखा। हे जगदम्बे तेरी गोद में सब जग को पलते देखा। माँ की ममता क्या होती है, माँ तुझ में हमने देखा। शीतल शीतल आंचल में जो आया भूल नहीं सकता। सुनकर माँ की मीठी लोरी, सुनकर माँ की मीठी लोरी, कोई दूर न जा सकता। राग रंग का सभी रंग का देह भान गल के देखा। हे जगदम्बे तेरी गोद में सब जग को पलते देखा। माँ की ममता क्या होती है, माँ तुझ में हमने देखा। गई कोर्ट में किया था गर्जन, सुना तुम्हें शेरावाली। कमजोरों को बल देती पर
So you like to know Mama, right? Are you enjoying Mama's personality? Because Mama is the one really who sustained the yagya went to whatever she had to do for yagya, and that's why we are here today, no? So our first ancestor soul, Mama. Okay. Om Shanti and good night, everyone.